Hey, how's it going? Hey, look, it's Todd Walters. Hey, I thought this would be great to share. So I'm sharing it with everyone that will possibly watch this video, especially if you're a leader. So, how many of you watching this right now would consider yourself a leader? How about this? On a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being weak and 5 being super strong, where do you rank yourself on the leadership scale? Okay, well, if you're like me and you're leading people to accomplish great things for others, then you probably know the importance of vision. So check this out. I just pulled this off from Mr. Maxwell. And let me blow this up so you can take a big peek at it. I'll minimize me. Oh, by the way, I'm using a program called Be Live to broadcast this video live into our private closed group Facebook page. So anyway, check it out. It says right here, where there is no vision, the people perish. This is a page out of this. Let me blow this up so you guys can see it. How about this? Check it out right there. So I got this, was given to me as a gift from Mr. John Reeves. He is one of the top real estate agents in the United States of America. Thanks, John. And I appreciate that. But if you open it up, what it is inside of it, it's basically page after page, page after page of, 365, I don't know if you want to call them devotionals, but I'd say that's probably what it is. It's leadership promises for every day. And every day it's something really good, especially on leadership. And I'm always conscious of this because there's part of me that never feels like I'm doing well enough as, to lead people, to be everything that they can be. Let me blow that back up so you can see that really well. So if that describes you, if you're a learner, if you feel like you need to get up every day and you're always playing like you're behind, so you're looking for an angle or help, something to put into your head that you can turn around and then pass on to inspire people to be their very best and do all they can for others and themselves, well, then you'll come across, you actually fill your time with things like these. So I thought this was great. Where there's no vision, the people perish. It's an ancient proverb written by, they say, the wisest man who ever lived. And it's true. So anytime I found myself in my own life, in my own business, wherever I was, where I was kind of drifting around or, the things just weren't getting done or accomplished at high levels, it seemed that I could trace it right back to there was no real sense of clarity, or even written down for sure, but there was lack of clarity or clarity of purpose. In this case, a vision, like what do you want in your life? What do you want in your business? What do you want X to look like in the future? So how can you get people to follow you or be a part of a great business if they're not clear on what it is they get up and are coming to work for every day? Then it becomes just about a paycheck or job tasks, and nothing great is really getting accomplished. So I want to encourage you to be very bold and aggressive at writing down your goals, your vision for what you want your future to look like. And I'm very proud to be associated with a system and people that are great at that. And it's front and center. So let's say a real estate agent comes into our system. Awesome. Okay. The first thing Craig has them do is to start with their primary aim and their strategic aim. The primary aim is what you're looking at right now. It is your vision for your life, your business, your future, and mapping this thing out, for the short term and the long term. And it's tough for someone just to sit down and start writing out what they want their life to look like. But you got to start to map it out. So it's like a plan, a business plan. Can you imagine investing into a business without a plan? Could you imagine doing that? A business that has no plan, but yet they want you to invest your money into them so they can use it to grow their business. You're probably not going to do that. It's like buying stock, in a company that doesn't have a great business plan. Who's going to do that? So it's the same thing with our own businesses and with our own lives. Like, we've got to have a really great plan. And the plan is such that you're accomplishing your vision, your future, what you want the future to be. So it's absolutely true. Where there's no vision, the people perish. So how about this? If you're a leader and you're leading people, your job primarily every day is to get up and let them know why, like why we're at this, what difference we're trying to make in the world or in that niche or in that market. So, we tell real estate agents, hey, look at when people get ready to buy or sell a home, we need to understand that what they're messing with there in their primary residence, number one, it's not even an asset, it's a liability. So let's talk about that for just a moment. And this will make my point and we'll kind of land the plane. You can get back onto your day. All right. But if I'm asking a buyer to go and buy a house, if I'm a real estate professional, I'm asking a buyer to buy a house. It's a liability. It's not an asset. So when they go to buy that home and they're going to live in it themselves, they're buying a home to live in, a primary residence. It's the absolute definition of a liability. There's money going out, but there ain't none coming in. Okay. There's no cash flow coming right back to the owner of the home. So number one, they're buying a liability. Number two, do they have to buy? And the answer is no, because they can rent or they can stay where they are. So they don't have to buy. So they don't have to buy it. They can always rent. They can live with somebody else. They can live under a bridge for that matter. Just need to live indoors preferably. Don't have to buy, and it's a liability. Okay. So if I'm going to show up as a real estate agent and I'm going to say, hey, I want you to do business with me. Okay. Well, it's not going to work. It's not going to work to scale for sure. Okay. So what we instruct real estate agents to do that are in our system, we tell them, look, the first thing you want to do is you need to understand that people are not moving for the fun of it. Okay. And they're sure as heck not doing it for an investment. Okay. So why are they doing it? Lifestyle change. Okay. People move because of lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle change. So if you're a real estate agent and you think you help people buy and sell homes, you're missing it. You're missing it. What you're helping people with is a lifestyle change. That's a way bigger deal, which means experience or the experience that they're going to get through the whole process is a big deal. So you want to start with by documenting, follow me on this. You want to document, let's say a meeting with the buyer, very first time. Okay, buyer, why are you moving? So there you go. I'm documenting why they're moving in writing. Okay, that's number one. So I'm documenting why they're moving in writing. Secondly, what's most important to you in the home buying process? I already understand the kind of home they want feature-wise, but what's most important to them in this whole process? Okay, that's a great question. And then thirdly, what do you feel like has to happen for that to have been accomplished? Okay, so the questions that I just asked and the answers that the buyer is giving me reveal what you're looking at right now on this screen. And that is their vision for their future, at the very least in the short term, if not long term. So now they've given me their vision. Okay, great. So I've documented it. Now, as a real estate agent, myself and my team, for example, now we know what it is the client most wants. So my job is to help them get what they want. If all I'm trying to do is help them get a house, okay, and they're moving because of lifestyle change and they've got this whole vision for them, and I deliver their home, I could be very well missing the mark. Okay, so there you go. That's a great example of a client having at least a short-term vision for why they're putting themselves through the hassle of moving. That's being documented, and my job is to help them accomplish it. So I'm leading from a position of clarity. I know exactly what it is the client wants, lifestyle change, and why. And my job now is to deliver that. Okay. And there's other, other things at stake here. For example, like just the whole aspect of service. Like what the buyer just gave me was the first mile. This is what we want. That's the first mile. So if I have a core value of delivering second mile service, How do I know what the second mile is if I don't know what the first mile is? Okay. So lots of applications here from just this one little document on one page that popped up into this book in one day. Okay, so your job as a leader, if that's what you're into and that's what you're about, well, it's about others. Okay, it's about others. Your job is to lead and inspire people. Okay, people that are on your team as well as your clients. So hopefully you got something out of that, but I just want to give a big shout out to where there is no vision, the people perish, and it transcends everything, okay, including business relationships with your clients. All right. So with that, go serve big. Thanks.